Check out what Maria Teresa Kumar did to Clarence Thomas. Hey, Clarence, are you trying to divorce your wife from the bench on the sly? Check this out.
One of the things that I found really fascinating about this bill is that it also protects interracial marriage. Again, we're in 2022 where almost a third of Americans are in a type of interracial couples. I am married to an interracial individual, so together our children are absolutely interracial. So what does that say? Should we be praising the 12 Republicans who voted to advance this legislation? Or maybe we should be just focused on the people who voted against it?
I think it's the latter. I think voting for this is the bare minimum for being a decent human being in America in 2022, as you point out. But the vast majority of Republicans in the Senate voted against cloture. There were only 12 that went along. So if my math's right, that's 38 Republicans who did not want to protect same-sex marriage or interracial marriage. And by the way, I think the reason that they included interracial marriage is specifically because when Justice Thomas listed all of the things that he was going to come after, including same-sex marriage, including other substantive due process rights, he somehow neglected to mention interracial marriage. And that was a peculiar omission. Obviously, he is in an interracial marriage. You can make a legal argument that that's really an equal protection clause issue. But I think that's just indicative of the fact that the Supreme Court is now simply legislating their own views on these burning social issues. They don't have a strong constitutional basis. So I think it's entirely appropriate for Congress to step in and say, no, we have come to believe that there are certain rights that are national, that are not dependent upon where you live in the United States.
Jennifer, when Clarence came out and talking about the interracial bit, my husband and I were joking that there's different ways to basically file for divorce with your spouse in more private settings than on the bench.
That's a good one. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.